What's up, you guys? Welcome to another episode of Technical Tuesday. Again, I got Gab with me today. Today we're gonna go over some guard pass stuff for the no gi, all right? When you look at gi guard passing versus no gi guard passing, it's very different. And then when we introduce strikes for the MMA, again, it adds another element. So we're gonna go through a couple of things that have been really successful, and we're gonna call it the Damian Maia style. Okay, you guys, so first position we're gonna start from today is the half guard, okay? There's a couple of things that I wanna understand when I'm attacking the half guard on top, especially in an MMA situation, okay? Number one, I can't have him turning into me just like he is, how he's off on one shoulder, on one hip. I need to flatten him out, make sure his back and his hips are flat on the mat. So I'm gonna do that using a crossface on my upper side arm. I'm gonna use my bicep nice and high to really bring his shoulder blades flat to the ground. Notice, I'm not just trying to like pull him and push him with my chest, but I'm literally moving my arm across his body here as much as I can until I create this back flat on the floor. When I do this, it also kind of manipulates his spine, which gives me even more control. As soon as I come and put my chest flat, get his back flat on the floor, I'm gonna be turning my hips just slightly, okay? Now, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start to apply almost like a cradle, like I'm gonna start to hook his leg, but I don't really care to hook. I just know what's gonna happen once I start to pull this leg up, he's gonna resist. And as soon as he resists, I'm gonna push my knee through, and I'm gonna start to slide across to the 3/4 mount. All right, from the 3/4 mount, I have a lot of options. Option one is to start to punch him, okay? This is my favorite position in MMA because I actually have more control than I do in the mount. I have his hips controlled. By him creating this hook is actually bad for him. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna stay heavy. I'm gonna punch, punch, punch. Eventually he's gonna start to turn the other way. He realizes he can't go anywhere, and my foot's gonna come out the more punishment I give him, and I'm gonna end in the full mount, okay? From here, I'll be ready to give the punches until the referee comes in and stops us. So let's go ahead and go through that again, and then let's look at another variation. All right, you guys, let's go for another variation here. Now, same thing. I'm gonna attack that crossface hard. This needs to be aggressive and with meaning, right? I really need to make sure I put his back flat on the floor and control the crossface. Again, I'm gonna come back to the knee, start to push that knee up, open whatever I want, and then to slide my knee up and through. Just peek your knee out, and then I can put my knee all the way to the floor. From here, person on bottom is usually gonna be grabbing the underhook. This is actually gonna hinder him, okay? It's gonna get him in danger. All I'm gonna do is I can use that same side arm, elbow, chop his elbow, step my foot up, and now I'm gonna use my elbow to kind of come back and push his wrist down into a good position. All I'm gonna do from here is I'm gonna start to punch, okay? Win the fight from here. It's very hard for him to move. All I need to do to really keep him trapped is keep walking my foot closer to his upper body and push my knee in tight, okay? Keep this. It's gonna be really hard for him to bridge or explode. When I wanna go for my submission, look what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna open this inside knee, I'm gonna step my foot in front of his face, and I'm just gonna fall onto the side, keeping everything right where it is. As soon as I'm on the side here, all I need to do is start to pull my knee up for the Manoplata, all right? A lot of times what might happen here is he's gonna rotate his wrist, and his arm's gonna slip. I'm gonna pull my knee up, and I'm gonna attack my straight arm bar. Okay, you guys, let's go for our third variation. This one's a little more flashy. It's a lot more fun. It might be better for a no-gi jiu-jitsu situation rather than MMA. I don't know if I would go for this myself in MMA. However, you could, all right? So let's go back to the same position. Make my crossface, make his shoulder blades flat, turn my hips, okay? Manipulate the knee, push my knee through, sitting up. Now, as I'm trying to step this foot up to trap his arm, okay, Gab's gonna escape his arm and try to start to push me away just like this. Look at my next option. I'm gonna go ahead and bump his arm through. At the same time, I'm gonna do a front roll over my right shoulder on the mat right next to him. At the same time I'm doing this front roll, my hook inside that was the half guard is bringing him over the top to control him in the back. Here. Boom. Now, very important, whenever I go for these types of Berimbolo rolls to the back, is my bottom leg, this bottom hook that's first. Right now, it's way too deep, okay? As soon as I hit this position where he hits his knees and I'm on his back, I need to start to escape my hip and pull that hook out, okay? So it's just here on the inside of the thigh. That is plenty deep. At the same time I'm doing that, I'm coming high to collect his upper body, pulling his back into my chest, all right? If he's using this hand to block my foot, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna squeeze my knees on his hip, cross my feet, then arch my back. Now grab my second hook. All right, I'm here, ready to finish however I want. That's it for Technical Tuesday, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, tell your friends. Let's spread this thing and keep it going. I really appreciate all you guys for watching. Thanks, Gavin, for being my partner today.
Always.
And make sure you guys tune in Mondays for the vlog and Tuesday next week for the next episode of Technical Tuesday.